Hey, I'm doing a video today that is kind of topical, and it's something that was inspired to me by the recent election, because we've just had an election in the UK. It's been very contentious, and the talk before the election was quite mean-spirited, and there was a lot of arguments on either side of the political void. And it seems very difficult from one side or the other to understand why people would vote for the opposite party, because there are reasons that people can come up to rationalize why that's such a bad idea. I'm sure if you were to speak to anybody that has a completely opposite political view as you, they would give you great arguments why you shouldn't vote for the party you're voting for. And the thing is, we're all doing the best we can with the thinking we have, because the decisions we make sense from the state of mind from which we make them. So let me just slow down and talk about that, because if you actually believe the things that you're saying, then making the decisions that you make are completely logical. And this doesn't mean that they are actually rationally logical in objective reality. It just means in your head. They don't have to make sense to anybody else except you. So for example, every dumbass mistake you've made, every dumb mistake that I've made, it seemed like a good idea at the time. It really did. Oh yeah, I thought if I did this, then this would be the outcome. And then with the benefit of hindsight, you look back and go, man, what was I thinking? Was I losing my mind? Was I out of my mind? Jeez. And yet at the time it seemed like a perfectly good decision. And this is the same with people that maybe vote for political parties which, from a more objective point of view, do not seem to hold up to rational scrutiny as to being a good choice for perhaps the individual, perhaps the country, or perhaps the general well-being of humanity. I was speaking to a colleague of mine, and they're from Colombia, and they were telling me that their parents voted UKIP. Now, of course, from my point of view, that seems a bit crazy, because I'm pretty sure that UKIP are not pro-Colombian immigration. They're not particularly cool with immigrants of any kind, especially not developing countries. So it seems kind of insane. Why the hell would anybody do that? You know, are they crazy? And of course they're not, because from this person's parents' point of view, the state of mind they were in, this seemed like a good idea. It seemed like a protest vote, a screw you to the political establishment. And that made perfectly logical sense from that state of mind. And we all do crazy things that are less than optimal, many times, in the past, in the present, and in the future. So it's worth just keeping that in mind, because we can often get into really long-winded stories as to why they did this, and it's because of this and because of that, when really it's just from the state of mind we're in, we're all doing the best we can with the thinking we have. And we all make mistakes, and I think that's worth remembering, because it's not productive to vilify people that have ideas, political ideas, that are completely opposite to yourself. Of course we can disagree with them, but it's also worth keeping in mind that, you know, they're human beings, and there is some kind of psychological innocence at work here, even with people that make very irrational decisions. And from that point of view, from that understanding, there's more opportunity to engage with them with a productive outcome. So I hope this has been helpful, and I will see you guys soon. If you enjoyed it, please share and comment below. Bye.